Welcome to the Dr. Erin Show. May you live your truth. Good morning from Los Angeles. This is Dr. Erin, Doctor of Divinity, New Thought Minister, spiritual practitioner, teaching universal law and spiritual truth. Gulp, that was a lot to swallow, right? So good morning. We are going to be talking about how to find your purpose and calling. And this is a huge one. Many people reach out for all different things. Primarily, I would say the common denominator for most people is they feel like they want to find their purpose. They want to find why the hell they're here. So hopefully we can begin to answer some of these questions from spiritual truth. And that brings me to the famous genius talk that Jim Carrey gave at his Maharishi University Graduation. I mean, here Jim Carrey was, I'm sure you saw that speech in 2014, but it just always comes back to me. I just think about him up there speaking as somebody who was the top of his industry, literally probably one of the most famous celebrities ever, comedians, just so funny. And he basically said that he hoped everybody found their goals and dreams, that they actually fulfilled them, because he thinks that if they really truly did, that they understand that none of that will ever truly fulfill them. And it brings, of course, back the saying that seek first the kingdom of God and all things will be added unto you. And I really am an advocate of that as well, that we can't have our happiness contingent upon what's going on in the outer world. That if our relationships are good, then our life's good. If our career is good, then it's good. If not, we're not in a good space. The point is to find and tap into that place within so that we're no longer looking to get validation or find confidence or have identity out in the world. However, I also have a little grudge, or whatever you want to say, with spirituality and religion, in that we're here in this form, we're here in this physical world, and so of course we want to also demonstrate out here in the world. So a lot of spiritual people I know live too much in the ethereal realm, and we're here in this fun game. Let's have fun with this. Let's find our purpose and calling, and actually experience that in form. Okay, so let's do that today. So basically, it isn't until we tap into our true self and serve a purpose higher than ourselves that we truly live our Dharma. Dharma is really about living, like having be your work, be your service, having it be your purpose and calling. Okay, so most people's purpose and calling comes out of their trials and tribulations. And after many, many years I was one of those people, like I was seeking my own purpose. And I just thought there was something in me that knew that if I truly found my purpose and calling, that I would be fulfilled. And it worked. It actually is one of the biggest, greatest blessings of my life. And I truly believe that there's a formula that I've come up with after studying this for 22 years and working with many people and discovering their purpose and calling. I brought it to a formula. So if you have a pen and paper, please get that out. And it's very simple, and maybe it doesn't apply to everybody, but I found it applies to most people. Okay, so the formula goes like this: your triumphs plus your passions plus your skills equal your purpose. So your triumphs plus your passions plus your skills equal your purpose. Okay? So what does that mean exactly? Your triumphs. You may not have had triumphs yet, but so for example, we would not look at somebody to be our leader in entrepreneurship that was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. We want somebody who's had trials and tribulations. We want someone who's had victory over these things. We wouldn't look to somebody to help us lose weight that was just always skinny. They never even thought about, what they put in their mouth. They just consume everything and stay skinny, right? We look to somebody who's had challenges in that area, and that's who we look to for our leaders, right? So where in life has been the hardest thing for you? And I promise, as hard as it is right now, maybe you've not had victory over it, but I promise you that the hard times you're going through right now is actually your calling. That's actually your calling. You've been appointed something to have victory over. And if you persevere in truly seeking within, seeking God within, seeking spirit within, and finding that place that has all answers, all wisdom, and can persevere and heal through anything. That's your purpose and calling. Okay. So on that note, I just know that you have a very, very specific calling and purpose that no one else in this entire universe has. So I just honor your path. Okay. Knowing life is unfolding perfectly. And on that note, today's universal law is the law of Dharma and purpose. And so that brings me to actually last night, I just have to say that I'm in Los Angeles. And last night I went down to Judah Smith, down to City Church. And I'm not a big churchgoer, traditional churchgoer, even though, this is my entire life. It's so funny. But I went down to the Saban Theater where he spoke. They had service last night at Wednesday night. And it was incredible. There was literally, I think, thousands of people there, these young, hip kids. It was incredible. And Judah is an incredible speaker. A+, had us laughing, great message, all that stuff. But I have to admit that the message, Christianity, traditional Christianity, doesn't work for me. And I'll tell you the reason why. Just the whole, I love the Bible, I refer to the Bible, I refer to all religions, all spirituality. But the whole Jesus saves, it doesn't work for me. I believe that Jesus was here to teach Christ consciousness, that there's a Buddhist consciousness, Christ consciousness, that is what saves us. That when we truly know our power and we tap into that within us and we expand our consciousness and we innovate and we do all that, that's what heals us. And the concept that God is a he up in the sky does not work for me either. I have to say that I'm very offended as a woman, and maybe that's, edgy, maybe that's whatever, and that's fine. If that doesn't speak to you, there's many Christian leaders, and I say go have at it. For me, this is my purpose and calling. My purpose and calling is to put the power back in the people. That I believe that there's truth, of course, in the Bible, of course, all that is just that it's twisted. I believe man has twisted that, and I believe that your purpose and calling is really in you. You don't have to seek something outside of you, okay? So today's universal law, sorry, that was a little tangent on the side. Today's universal law is the law of Dharma or purpose. And this law states that each person has a specific gift, a unique purpose, and a message to bring to the world. You have a unique talent that no other individual in the world has, okay? So through the intention of working for the highest good and out of service, this law unlocks the divine within. The entire cosmos has a line for you to take on a physical form to fulfill your specific purpose. And guess what? You are the cosmos. So in that, knowing that you have a purpose and calling, that you're here to live out. You're not here to win the rat race of materialism. You're here to experience the depths of your soul in form. And I know that you have a specific purpose in that. And so the daily spiritual practice today is to take 10 minutes to go within envisioning. Each day we have a daily spiritual practice here. Today is to take 10 minutes to go into visioning. And so we begin envisioning. Visioning is not just putting a vision board and putting all your egoic crap that you want on there. Visioning is asking your higher self to deliver your vision to you. And then we energize the mental pictures with feeling. So your power is really to energize with feeling. That's how we inform universal law. That's how we inform our subconscious mind. Okay, so take 10 minutes and vision today. I don't know, go into your closet, go into your sacred space wherever you meditate, and just ask your higher self to bring what is mine to do here? What is my Dharma? What is my purpose here? Allow that picture to come through. And then if you don't have a picture, if you're still confused, that's okay. It means this is the challenge of the day, and this may help you, okay? So today's challenge, because we're in a game called life, so we might as well play a game. So today's challenge is to make a list of all the things you spend time doing. Make all a list of all the things you spend time in your events, in your social world, in your work world, everything you do all day long, you're doing this, right? And then put them into two categories. You either love it or you don't love doing that. You love doing it or you don't love doing it. And then simply do what you love. Okay, so the challenge today is make a list of everything you do, and then take a piece of paper, put a line down the middle, and put love it lists on the left and don't love it on the right. And then basically do what you love. Delegate the rest or scratch it off your calendar. Okay, so on that note, I know that you have a very specific calling, and today that is to live on purpose. Okay, so If you benefit or if you find value in this, please like, share, and comment on this, you guys. It's very important that we support this community and each other. And then you can find me across the board on all social media as Dr. Erin. We also have community in 30dayprosperity.com and in thedivinemastermind.com. We also have a Facebook group called Awakening with Erin, and I have a book called Awakening. You can find it on Amazon under Erin Fall Haskell, Awakening, or you can go to my website and erinfallhaskell.com, and it's under book there, okay? And also drerin.tv. Ooh, it's a lot of stuff going on, but that's how we are. We've got a lot of stuff rolling around. Please private message me if there's topics that you want to talk about, ideas to collaborate and come together in spirit, in mind. This is a spiritually based community, living on spiritual principles. And I love that. So much fun to live in truth. It's just freeing and knowing that we always have choice. We always have will, because your will is God's will. Your will is the divine. And so I know that today is the perfect day to live your purpose.